As social media experts, we absolutely love batch creating our content in Canva and setting it up in a scheduling tool so that our social media posts can go out for us because we do not have time to be spending on all social media platforms all day long just creating and posting content. Now, if you love to use scheduling tools, we highly recommend using Later because it integrates seamlessly with Canva. And basically, what we can do is sit down inside of Canva, create all of our different posts and directly export them into Later. And I want to dive into a quick tutorial of how you set up this app and how you would use it yourself. So the first thing is I want to quickly show you how we set up all of our different designs inside of Canva to create the social media content that we then export into Later. So as you can see, we have so many different types of posts. We have Instagram Reels, Instagram feed posts, TikToks, Pinterest. And this seamless integration will allow me to take all of that content and schedule it inside of Later. So quickly, the first thing I want to show you is Instagram Reels. So what you have to do is in order to connect Later, you will come over into the app section, look for Later, hit enter, find it. We have already connected our account, but if you haven't already done so, and if you use Later, you would simply connect your account there. And we have access to all of our different access groups. So we have a bunch of different brands inside of our Later. We would simply select the one that we want, export it to Later. And now what we can do is grab all of our MP4 videos, all of our reels for the month. And what I like to do is you can see that we do have covers for ours, but let's grab the videos first. So you would simply go through and grab all the different videos that you want to schedule, click done, download the pages as separate files because this will make sure that they're not all one big long video file and they are separate ones. And you would click export. So we'll go ahead and export these. It's going to take a second for the videos to be sent over since they are larger files. And then you would repeat this process with the covers as well, but you would send them over as JPEGs. And this is why we also like to name ours, by putting cover at the end. And this will help with the knowing when to schedule each piece of content. So now we'll come over into Later and you're going to see these videos start loading. And from there, we can go about scheduling however we want. We would just drag and drop these onto the calendar. Now, you can do the exact same thing with Instagram feed posts now that you have this integration. We'd simply come over here, export to Later, and this is kind of what I was mentioning earlier, just do JPEGs. I would increase the size, and honestly, we could export all of these. But this is the simplest way to avoid having to come over here. You would download each of these, then you would have to, once they're done downloading, upload them into Later. And it's a very cumbersome process and it eats up a lot of space on your computer and also takes a while to process. So this is one way of seamlessly integrating your Canva content creation workflow and your scheduling workflow. Now, if you need help with the actual content creation portion of this and you're not sure how to create content in Canva, we have a Canva template membership called Your Template Club, where you can access a ton of different designs for our Instagram, for our Instagram Reels, TikTok, Pinterest, and so much more so that you can actually be on your way to batch creating your content, getting it scheduled using that Later integration by also increasing your sales, increasing your engagement, and staying ahead of trends. So if you're ready to join your template club, click on the link in the description below.